Major inspection on ND64UGE.
Mileage today is 66708. I'm going to go through this by pressing this stalk here. I'm going to go through service menu. I'm going to press set info, hold that. I go, cycle, service info, hold that. Okay, so your MOT according to this is due January 25. I will double check that. That's something you can change. The brake fluid change is due January 26. Your oil is due 22,000 miles or January 26. Major inspection is due January 28 or 37,000 miles. We're doing that today, so we will reset that again. This is 37,000 miles on the rear brakes, 37,000 miles on the front brakes.
A couple of things to note. That's oil in there, which means the gasket has gone on the rocker cover, so that shouldn't be filling with oil. The level is good and the concentration is to minus 16 degrees C. This is your aircon fill pipe. There's nothing in there. That's empty of gas, so your aircon won't work. This sticker tells you how much aircon you need. You need the R134A, 490 grams plus or minus 10 grams. So I can fill that for you if you like. So I've taken the coil packs out to get the spark plugs out to do a compression test. There's no oil down the bores. Because it's all there, I would expect that. So that could just be spillage from filling up the engine with oil. Looking at the tyres, the front right tyre is a budget tyre, 30 psi in there. It's shouldered quite badly. That means uneven wear, so there's not so much wear there as there is. There's more wear there than there is there. That's to do with tracking, I'd say. The other side here, that's a better tyre. I'd say that's newer. Still a budget tyre. There's no bind on that wheel. Rear, that's a pretty much new tyre, I'd say. There's no bind on that wheel. There's 30 psi all the way around. I've already checked the pressures, and this has been shouldered. So this looks like it might have been on the front. There's no bind, and this is another budget tyre. Things are in good condition, and the shock absorbers, there's no real misting on that. That's the front right. This shock absorber, springs in good condition, no real misting, that's good. Come to the rear left, got a duck under here now for that. That spring is good, there's no misting, and the rear right, I'd say that's good as well. Unusually for a petrol, we have a full under tray on this car. I'll take that off and see if we've got any oil leaks. With the under tray removed, you can see you have a large oil leak around. Yeah, I'd say that's your oil filter housing, which is up there, dripping oil down onto the exhaust. So I imagine you get an oil smell when you're sitting in traffic. You can see there's quite a lot of oil sitting on the engine. Sump is leaking, there's more oil leaks there. That's probably the crank seal, there's quite a lot of oil up there. The back, I'd say your whole sump is leaking. So yes, you've got significant oil leaks on the car, but in all the usual places for a Mini. CV boot is good, inner and outer. CV boot is good, inner and outer. Gosh, look at that. That looks like it's, yeah, that's the water pump tensioner there. And it's covered in grease. Looks like in the past you've had a CV boot gone, and that CV boot grease that's over there hasn't been cleaned off from a previous repair. Look around the air conditioning compressor, that's covered as well. So yeah, at some point your CV boot is gone. It's been changed, but whoever changed it didn't clean off all of this muck that's come out of it. Your bushes for these arms, basically the trailing arms on the subframe, and those are in good condition, so that's good news. And I've already tested that one, that's in good condition as well. Quite a difficult job to change if they need it. At the rear of the car, this is your rear subframe. There's quite a lot of surface rust on this. It's not yet causing structural problems, but you can see the paint is flaking off. That's probably needs addressing at some point in the next year or two. This is a brake pipe, and that looks like it's starting to corrode. Don't know if that's just mud actually. Looking at it, it's not corrosion. That seems okay. Yeah, it's just mud actually. They're in good condition. Your exhaust flexi joint, and that's in good condition as well. They do go here. Your under tray, these screws, they were loose already. There's nothing to screw into. That one and that one. This one's okay, that's tightened. The rest okay, that's good. That's actually got a self-tapper in it, which I've returned. That's got a bolt. That's solid. So it's not going to come off, but it isn't very well secured. So the rocker cover's off. This gasket it's actually quite flexible, so I'd say that's okay. You've got the cam chain, that's kind of yellow when it's new and dark brown when it's old, and I'd say you're in good condition. If you look down there, the tensioner, so by how much tensioner is exposed, I can tell how good pretty much the chain is, and yours is, I'd say it's within tolerance for now. On the rocker cover here, this is mayonnaise. I don't think it's a head gasket gone, I just think it's a condensation that builds up for short journeys. There is a little tank in the top of here that collects the water, and so this just is a little bit of residual, nothing more than that.